also known as costume play, began in 1939 at a sci-fi convention by Forrest J. Ackerman and Myrtle R. Douglas. Little did they know it was picked up by Japan in the 1980s and would take over the world by storm.
So my definition of cosplay is that whenever we see a character that we really love and have a true passion towards, we want to be able to express that character. We want to be that character and represent that character. We can go to places like anime conventions and go to anime conventions and share our expression and love for this character with other people who have the same common interests, so they can be like, oh wow, that's so amazing, even like down to the smallest details. So even the smallest details matters. If one person recognizes it, it shows that they have just as much heart and love for the character as you do.
I guess to me it's dressing up as a character that you really love. Because it used to be, I always thought it was just anime characters and whatever, but then I really thought about it, and I think I've been cosplaying since I was like 5 when I dressed up as Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, and I love the sparkly shoes. So I think it's just really a character that I love. Usually it goes like 4 months of planning and then 1 month of panicking when I realize that I only have 2 weeks left until the convention. I haven't done anything. But usually I try to get a wig first because that's my favorite part, I think, of any costume. And then I can break it down into sections after that. Like if it's a shirt, I can make the shirt and then the skirt and whatever I'm wearing on my feet kind of thing. But mostly it's panicking.
Okay, Cosplay 101. Plan it out, you procrastinate for 3 weeks, you cry a lot, then you get it put together. I'm kidding, though that's pretty accurate. Nah, what I do, I'll hunt out reference material. I've got an external hard drive with well over a couple gigs worth of reference materials for different series, video games, animes, you name it. Then I go out, find the fabric, put it together. I don't usually use patterns, but it works. And then put it together. There's a lot of crying, unfortunately, a lot of crying.
I do my best to, although for the most part Link doesn't talk, but I talk. But I do my best to stay in character, and it's a little bit difficult to stay in character. I can understand it's a little difficult to stay in character and be yourself at the same time, because you could choose a very angsty character and you're like, that's not me at all. But I guess staying in character, it's only important for you to stay in character whenever someone asks you to stay in character. Because if you're in character the entire time and it clashes with you having fun, then it's not worth it. So there's a fine balance between trying to stay in character and having fun.
Most of the time, yes. I don't cosplay a character unless I know about them. Like myself, currently I'm dressed as Pharaohmone from Macross Frontier, who is known for being an idol, singing, being powerful and strong with her character, and that's one of the things that I like to feel myself. Getting into character actually helped me feel better about myself, and in doing that has opened myself up a lot more. Like for Cheryl, I love singing. Cheryl is a singer, so it works in the long run.
don't ever be afraid of what people will say when you want to cosplay as a particular character. It doesn't matter what your physical appearance is, what you look like, what your skin color is, if you're fat, if you're skinny. It doesn't matter. Just do it anyways, because it's very admirable when someone dresses up as a character that they don't look like at all, because their love and heart and passion for this character transcends, common barriers like physical appearance. And they just want to represent the character and express it to other people just as much as anyone else does. So never be afraid to think about your physical appearance and think, I'm not going to be able to pull it off because I don't look like him. Do it anyways. As long as you have fun with it, then that's all that matters.
Just try to have fun. Don't worry about it being perfect and nitpicky. That'll just make you tailspin into an OCD mess. But just try to pick a character that you really like and that you love and that you appreciate, and you'll just have fun. And people will realize that you love that character, and that's all that really matters.
Have fun. Yeah, it can get pretty chaotic sometimes. It can get scary to like, oh, everyone gets bashed, everyone gets problems. But if you're having fun, that gets rid of so much of it. If you're gonna listen to all the problems, the people yelling at you, saying, hey, you're doing it wrong, there's no fun left. Cosplaying is supposed to be fun. It's a hobby. It's just like half of America and collecting cars or the pageants or anything. It's just a different hobby. That's really all it is. Have fun with it.